Flying from Los Angeles, California to Sydney, Australia on Delta One. First, a short mention of the lounges at the Los Angeles or LAX airport. Very short mention since I am concentrating on the flight, not on the airport lounges. LAX has the usual Delta Lounge or Delta Sky Club. It also has the new Delta One Lounge, which at the time of my trip was only available at 4 US airports, LAX being one of them. The Delta Sky Club Lounge is as you would expect. Nice decor, buffet food, a bar, etc. This one at LAX is much larger than other Delta lounges I have visited. If you are flying on Delta One, you can visit the lounge while you wait for your flight. The Delta One Lounge is only for Delta One passengers, so you cannot buy a membership or a day pass. It is definitely nicer than the Delta Sky Club. You can order food or drinks from a menu to be brought to you. This is the Delta One menu, the Delta One Lounge. They have a good selection of complimentary drinks, as well as a selection of premium alcohol available for purchase. To eat, I ordered the lamb bolognese, which was quite tasty. And this is the lamb bolognese. And now onto the Delta One suite on board the plane. This is the Delta One cabin or suite. A few more of the amenities here. Slippers, memory foam pillow, mattress pad, great cushion, and amenities kit. Noise cancelling headphones, and there's a bottle of water in here, secure. There you have another pillow and blanket. And the contents of the amenity kit. Eye mask, socks, earplugs, and I believe this is toothpaste, probably some creams, and a toothbrush. The seat controls. You have here a wireless charging station for your phone, as well as an electrical outlet. Universal plug, as well as USB plugs. And a pretty large entertainment screen. And a cookbook. You also have a little space here with the remote control and a mirror. And finally, along with all the controls for your seat, here's where you access the table. The side panel here has an armrest, which is a little too high for my comfort. My arm would normally be here, but if I rest my arm there, it's very cramped. So I'm not a big person, but notice I can feel this. And on the other side, there's also not that much room. So this whole table area could be smaller in order to give more room for the seat to be wider. The seat includes a 3-point seat belt, which is the first time I see this on an airplane. But you notice where it comes from. It's not all the way from the end of the seat here, so it's really uncomfortable against the neck here. And I'm not gonna be flying with this on like that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Oh, this there. So that's not a good design. So the entertainment screen has a problem. Let's see. It only scrolls one column at a time instead of a page at a time. And then after each time, I have to exit movie details. So when you have 16 pages to browse, but you only move one column at a time instead of one page at a time. This is really frustrating. Now that we have taken off, I am reclining a little bit. So notice how high the armrest is, because when I recline the seat, it actually goes down because of the bed function. So not only is it cramped, but there's my elbow way down there, and that's the armrest. Not only that, it's pretty short, so if I put it here, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of dark, but it's quite uncomfortable. Here's the main meal of this flight. I actually pre-ordered a fish dish that is not on the menu, but I was able to pre-order this online. Then they have a selection of breads, white, wheat, or rye. That's what the on-road mattress plan. When the seat is fully flat, it slides down to the footwell, as you can see, so you are close to the ground. It's long enough for just about anyone unless you're a giant. But the sides still felt cramped, disappointing. So let's summarize. The positives about this flight: access to the new Delta One lounge at LAX, which was pretty good. The amenities: memory foam pillow, mattress pad, large video screen, food and drinks. You know, you have champagne or mimosas, gourmet food, multiple meals. The privacy: you can close the door on each Delta One suite, though this one, frankly, I could take it or leave it. I mean, what exactly are you doing on an airplane that you need that much privacy? It's nice, but not necessary. And the service: very friendly flight attendants that respond to you quickly. The negatives: you have a cramped seat. Both arms were restricted, on one side by the side table, on the other side by the armrest and the wall. The armrest is too high. Either use it and be uncomfortable, or don't use it and be cramped into your narrow seat. The poorly positioned seatbelt that pulls against the side of your neck. If you want to have your seatbelt on anytime you're on your seat, you have to play to adjust the position or just be uncomfortable. Cramped sleeping, again on the sides. The length was good, the width was not. And the mattress pad, having to fiddle with it, having to attach the mattress pad to the seat. So that's why I have the mattress pad listed on both as a positive and a negative. There are various Delta One configurations in service. You can search the internet for Delta One, then click on images and you'll see all the different Delta One cabins. I've been on other transoceanic flights on the older Delta One seats, the ones that are in fact seats and not a full suite with a privacy door. Those were actually more comfortable, in my opinion. I still had the side table or console, but it was smaller. But it was still big enough. And with a smaller side table comes a bigger or wider seat. I prefer that. Bottom line: service, food, drinks, those were all very good as you would expect. No complaints. But the actual seat was disappointing. Uncomfortable and cramped. Very narrow, seatbelt that almost wrapped around my neck, armrest that is just poking the side of my arm because it is badly positioned. So, Delta One, that it's not the full suite with privacy door, I recommend it. Delta One suite with the privacy door, I do not recommend it. If you like this review, please click like. Thank you.